Hello, YouTube. That was a little schizophrenic.
Schizophrenia, that teach would say.
In the words of our good friend Hannibal Lecter, okie dokie. Sorry.
You're fine, buddy.
Fine, fouled up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional.
That's right. Just like everybody else.
Just like. Sorry. Okay.
Julie Bow, hello. Next, got Anonymous.
Anonymous, what's up, my friend? Ashley Short, Bulbasaur. Julie Bow says, hi, beautiful Angel DL and beautiful Father D.
All right, Julie Bow.
What's up, Bulbasaur?
What's
Fat
up, man?
Anonymous. Mama Christie.
Good to see ya.
Can't whistle anymore. Hourglass, Sheila McPeak. Welcome, my dear. Justin Johnson, Brian Parker Rook. Bad Humdrums, JP. Skulls and Tarot, Jeffrey. Omni Dragon Lord. Critter. Jason Michael Jaffra, was it? Tesla Stacy Yoss.
Kaylee Joes, how are you doing? Right, what's up, my dudes?
Farman and Crocs. Josh Hort. Kaliho. That always makes me smile. Jess, Tammy, good to see you, Tammy. Scott Gibb. Blue October. Steve Mintz. Mike. What's up, Katie? Good to see you, my dear. Tammy says, hello, DL and Father D.
All right, Tammy.
Somebody said, sup, my dudes? That was Kaliho.
That was Kaylee Joe.
Some more stability. Because that would be bad if I knocked it over. Julie Bow, thank you for the rose. Katie says, hey, gorgeous sire and gorgeous padre.
Hello.
Padre. The family calls you padre.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
That's trippy.
Eva Ann, Freedom Patriot, Willie. Welcome everyone to the live stream. Boot Fur, Light in the Anchor, Tanya Mansfield, Paula Andrews, Neo, I'm the One, Nadia.
I forgot one thing, my friend.
Ashley, Caitlin, no problem, my friend. Broken Halo, welcome. Taylor Janelle, User Anon. Shane Cunningham, Sean. BB Coops, 77. Welcome everyone to the live stream. If you're coming in for the first time, you're wondering what the hell's going on here. I am DL Mercury, guitar player and vocalist for vampy cyber metal band I Bleed Mercury out of Salt Lake City. Next to me is my dearest of friends, partner in crime, our drummer, and so much more than that you guys don't even know. Give your confession to Father Demori. We live stream here on TikTok and YouTube simultaneously every Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours. We don't do much music promotion on here. This is a decompress from the bullshit that we've all had to deal with during the week. As my brother Father Demori likes to say, I picked the wrong time to do that,
That's fine. No, it's fine. It's a decompression chamber, your alternative to group therapy. For those whose life is back against the wall, we'll try and defuse all the trolls one conversation at a time.
Share a few laughs, positivity, smiles, and lift each other up. If you are interested in our music, you can check us out on all streaming platforms. That's Deezer, Apple, Amazon, Spotify, blah, blah, blah. You name it. Just punch in I Bleed Mercury, and there you go. Check us out on YouTube. That's I Bleed Mercury Official on YouTube. Sheila says, hello, DL and Father D. I love spending the weekends with you guys. Layaways, always excited for this day. And thank you, Sheila. Thank you so much, my dear. Truly appreciate you dropping by and spreading a little love and positivity. Kim Kai, hello, my dear. We're working on cloning you. Tammy Biddle, sorry I missed the last few. Still pulling overtime, and my grandmother has been sick.
Oh, well, hope that your grandmother gets well soon. Because it's Groundhog Day already.
What's that?
That's Groundhog Day already.
Is it?
Yep.
Damon says, hey, DL and Father T, glad to see you guys again. Sending love to you guys. Thank you, Damon.
Yep, good to see you.
Kim Kai says, oh, that's scary. Katie says, it's my son's 8th birthday today. Happy birthday
happy
to your
birthday.
son.
Kim Kai, thank you for all the roses.
Candace Casey says, I need a cure for a hangover.
What was that? So the Brits have a cure for, or something that works well. It's called Lucozade, right, or something.
Oh, right.
I probably butchered the name because I couldn't remember from last week when it was mentioned, but people were saying that that's a good cure for hangovers. Just a glucose drink, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh.
So Katie's son is not with him for his birthday. She says she's been sad all day. Hopefully we can lift you up, Katie.
It's got to be hard.
I do hope he has an epic birthday, though.
Right?
Cat's Beautiful Thing says, hello, vampire family. Hello, Cat. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. The weeks just fly by. We leave, and then it's like a day or two passes, and we're back here again.
Right.
Is it
I know.
the same for you?
Yes.
It just
Yeah.
ultra high speed, time cranked up to blur, ludicrous speed.
Right. Ludicrous. Exactly. I want to take a 5-minute break.
Yeah. Candace Casey says, too much fireball.
Oh. Yeah. That type of, that could also kind of make your insides a little twisty because a lot of cinnamon. Cinnamon. Yeah, alcohol on top of that.
That's another really loud flavor to me.
Along with mint.
Mint, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not that I really have a problem with mint. It's just really
Loud.
or maybe it's just in modern processed food manufacturing they make it so.
So I bet you it's because that most of the things that we can afford to eat are cheap versions of mint. So it's like like when you're a kid and you have like the popsicle that's like red and it turns your frickin' whole mouth red, or a blue one. It's like, what flavor of popsicle is that, kid? Red. Because it doesn't taste like strawberry or watermelon. It's just a fucking red number 5 food coloring and some sweetener. So that's the mint we get. So it's loud mint that they extracted from some, chemistry formula that has nothing to do with the original plant. And it's just so harsh, right?
Do we
It's like extracted from a cousin of floor cleaner for mint. Pine sol mint mutation. Ugh.
That's funny. Cat's Beautiful Thing says, I am my darling. Thank you, Cat. Katie says, you two look awesome today. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
Cat's Beautiful Thing says, it's been a beautiful day.
Right on.
Uh-oh. Everybody gear up.
Yep.
Get your pads on.
The tackle hug linebackers here.
Yeah. Raven in the house says, yes, tackle hugs, everyone. Hope you all had a good week. Raven, adoring you as always, my dear. Hope you had a fantastic week as well. Did I tell you about the movie star that it finally occurred to me
yes.
she looks like?
Yeah.
I did tell
Sherilyn Fenn, right?
Sherilyn Fenn.
Yep.
Candace Casey says, I know it's rough. Yeah, hangovers are Oh, God, they're the
No
worst.
joke. Yeah, you wish they could go away, and they don't. Time your time perception just dilates every second. It's
Yeah,
like a year.
yeah. A bad one.
All yeah, all all pain does that. Slows time down. Sucks.
Kim Kai says I don't do Fireball for that purpose.
Wise decision.
Candace Casey, so where do I get what you said to try? Well, to best of our knowledge, it's only in the UK, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. So I've never seen it. They say it's prevalent in the UK, but that doesn't. I I don't want to assume that it's nowhere in the states. But
Yeah.
maybe ask some of our British friends in the live, and they'll maybe be able to direct you to where you can get it. What are you laughing at?
Sorry.
What the fuck, Scott?
Donut laugh.
Oh, still? What the heck?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I made him laugh like before the live, and he's still remembering the dumb shit I say. So
Ground crocodile time.
sorry.
Stupid inside jokes. Yeah, sorry guys. Cape Crusader says I'm Batman.
Well, it looks like you are. Profile pic's spot on.
We're the OG Batman. Okay, that didn't land. You got to be willing to miss on your way to the bullseye. Got to be willing to miss a time or two. Got to be willing to be laughed at, to really fail in front of an audience.
That silly basketball coach frickin' thing. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Okay. I'd be there. I'd be the kid under my breath. Yeah, but no one laughs at you if you don't miss any. You know, type of thing.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess that's just the way of things. If you with certain goals and ambitions, at some point you got to be willing to accept.
Sometimes I'm okay without praise. I really am.
Same. I don't know. Maybe good steel is tempered in fire, and part of the fire is enduring all of that bullshit.
Yep.
Nadia, I love your name. Nadia, that's a beautiful name. Says nice lipstick. Thank you, Nadia. Truly appreciate the kind words. It's actually from the brand My Nina. I've got 3, 4, 5 unopened boxes here. You can pick these up for about $4.99 USD on Amazon. They were $14, so they're a lot cheaper than they used to be even just like a month ago. Open proof box, so get your chainsaw and blowtorch ready. That's fun. But this is what it looks like. It's marketed as liquid eyeshadow, but I use it on my lips. So there you go. Cat's beautiful thing says, I love you guys. That gets a screenshot. We're going to have so many like hundreds, when it comes time to
pepper them through videos and stuff.
Yes. Raven says, actually taking a change of career, submitted forms at my local college for free medical coding certification.
Oh, there is a lot. Well, I should balance this with, a decade ago that was all in the demand as far as they needed medical coders like nothing. People working out of their homes because they were so desperate for people for medical coding. So hopefully there's still the demand there and it works for you.
Yeah. I think it's still a pretty decent career. I dated a woman back in the day who was doing that. She was doing quite well. Sammy says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sammy. Good to see you here.
Good morning. Let's see. That's got to be like New Zealand, Australia land for morning.
Yeah.
That's
6 hours behind us?
Well, yeah, because, that's because my cousins in Hawaii they'd be at 10 in the morning, and in Australia would be a couple times before, so that's probably exactly where they're at. I could be wrong, but anyway.
I think you're probably right. Cat's beautiful things. She said, what's that? I live in UK.
It's by the Lucozade stuff. It was supposedly a hangover cure that is a glucose drink that worked really well for when people are hungover.
Solarhead says, hey, what's up, Solarhead?
How
Good
you
to
doing?
see you. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Glad you could hang out with us, of course.
Right.
I thought I smelled wet dog.
Right.
Candace Casey says, I'm ready to call a nurse and have her give me an IV of fluids. She must be really hating it.
Oh my gosh.
Cat's Beautiful Things, Leucocade. Yeah, apparently it's a kind of energy drink slash um, glucose, replenish
Electrolyte.
your
thing.
electrolyte. Yeah. Gothic Fusion. I'm in the UK too. What are you looking for?
Oh, it's just that.
Hangover cure.
Yep, hangover cure. Anybody got any other ideas? Let them fly, because this person needs help. Because they're hurting. It's obvious.
Satan's Baby. Thank you for the follow.
Wasn't there like oh, you had it. It was Tabasco and what the fuck did you say?
Yeah, it just gets you a little. If you
For
can
a hangover cure, right?
If you can stomach it, yeah. Get you a little souffle cup or portion cup with diced jalapeno, and top it off with Tabasco, and it will help accelerate your metabolism. You should be feeling better within about an hour or two.
And it probably has something to do with releasing some endorphins, because when you eat hot food, your body actually thinks it's on fire, so it'll release endorphins. That's the natural painkiller in your system, if you can stomach it.
Candace Casey says you guys are in UK. No, we are in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yes. We just have people that join us in the lives that are from the UK, and we were asking them to weigh in on what that hangover cure was that they mentioned last week.
Satan's Baby says, creepy, I like it.
All right.
Katie, thank you for the black, blue, and purple hearts. Neezy, thank you for the follow. Gothic Fusion says, love listening to your voices, and you both talk. Thank you, Gothic Fusion. Much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We enjoy talking to each other as well, and have had, over the years, countless amazing conversations that I could not have had with literally anybody else on earth. Junebug says, good afternoon, DL. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm in hell. It's 111
oh my
here.
God, where are you, Junebug? Holy shit. Oh,
literally frying an egg on the pavement.
Oh, I feel for you. That sucks.
You were right.
Oh, yeah. Sammy says, I'm in Adelaide, Australia. That was a good guess, I guess.
Donna Herthel, happy Saturday, she says. Glad to see the two of you. Hope you had a great week. Thank you, Donna.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you had a great week, too.
I had a really fast rip, roar, and blur.
It's like we were just here a couple days ago, but it was more of like a week.
Yeah. Sammy says it's 5:47 a.m. Sunday morning. It's tomorrow there.
So they are, depending on how you look at it. Let's see. That's 7 hours behind.
Yep.
Ish.
Cat's Beautiful Thing says that's UK. You can get it on Amazon.
Oh, cool.
Lucozade.
You don't know if it. Yeah. So I've seen it spelled two different ways. But Bulbasaur says this Lucozade was originally sold in pharmacies as a kind of basic pick-me-up thing for general illnesses. Oh, cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump, but.
Oh, no worries.
Just because we were talking about it, I figured I'd hit up Bulbasaur's comics that seemed to help out in a moment.
Skull Princess 87 says hello.
Hello,
Skull Princess. Welcome. Why am I doing this with my hands? What the hell is wrong with me? Donuts.
Tell you like this, bro.
Why the hell not? Candace Casey, the bands I saw last night were awesome, though. Just thought I was in my 20s.
Who did you go see?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
J4210 says, I am soldier, lesbian, demon. All right.
Hey, man, what a combination.
Yeah.
How goes the front? Western front.
The next comic book anti-hero to capture the imagination.
Soldier, lesbian, demon.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that gaining traction.
Right. Right next to Sandman and Dawn.
Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Dawn?
It's a comic book, friend of death, crying black tar tears all the time. Comic book character.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is it as interesting as it sounds?
Yeah.
Dawn like DAWN.
Yes.
Katie says lemonade is good for hangovers.
Okay. There's another tip.
Cat's Beautiful Thing says look on Amazon for the Lucozade.
Yeah.
Gothic Fusion says laughing out loud, always hair of the dog for a hangover cure, or a full English breakfast for a hangover.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing you mentioned. What is English breakfast? And I, what did they say that was? Some greasy something. Crap. I remember either Bulbasaur told us,
Yeah.
or
I don't remember
teacher,
what
somebody,
exactly it was.
somebody, or Simon maybe said something, but yeah, English breakfast was something specific, and I can't remember what it was. Damn it. Feel free to refresh our memories, guys.
Junebug says I'm in Georgia.
Oh, all right. Oh, 111. Ooh, in Georgia.
Frying in Georgia.
Yeah.
Anna Riza, good to see you, my dear. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. She says hello, everyone. Hello, Anna Riza. Good to have you here. Junebug says my AC is about to go on strike. It hasn't shut off in days. It was 117 a few days ago. That is unbelievable.
I feel so bad. God.
Go away, says this is why your mom doesn't like.
I like the handle, and then the combination is funny as hell.
You might be onto something there. The feeling was mutual, though.
Them and Gollum, like soulmates.
Uh-huh.
We hates it forever.
Katie says tomato mushrooms.
I wonder if that's another hangover cure idea.
Maybe, yeah. Or just drink more.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't mean to make light of your pain, my dear.
You know.
Junebug says, I want to move to Utah now, DL. It's been pretty hot here.
Not 117 hot.
Yeah. I think it got up to maybe 105 or 108 or something.
107, yeah. But that was very brief, and we're down to like mid 80s now. It rained just last night. I mean, it was beautiful to walk out and just the cement and asphalt. I shouldn't talk about this because it's probably making Junebug just suffer. Never mind. I'll shut up. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, it was. When that day comes for you guys, I hope soon. I hope you know that relief too.
I'm dreading this winter.
Winter's coming.
I know.
So you know how you like say, God, the people complaining about heat is worse than the heat.
I guess I shouldn't say that anymore.
Right. I was just trying to be fair.
Well,
Everybody has their things. You know?
I usually suffer fairly silently during the winter. Scowling.
Well, by the time winter comes, but you've already been very vocal about how you don't want to suffer about the winter before it's even here.
Usually as a follow-up to somebody complaining about the heat.
Right.
But I think just at this point, I will sew my fangs to my tongue. I just came up with that. That was okay.
Yeah, it
wasn't great.
Yeah,
it wasn't as good as graham cracker nap time.
Oh God.
Or donut blam.
Donut
blam. Oh shit.
Without context, we're just gonna look like lunatics. So why not? Word salad away. Let's do it.
Yeah. Well, because
why the hell not? Banano says 117 degrees, I would be dead. Yeah, man, that type of heat I have rarely experienced, but I remember it was just like you're in a state of delirium while you're suffering through it.
Don't bully my bullies, punk. Thank you for the follow.
I love the handle.
Some of these you want to know the story. What made you think of that?
Right.
You know, there's the story.
It almost tells it just in the name, though.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Don't bully my bullies, punk.
Let them be bullies if they want to be.
Leave
Bluto alone.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's great. I'm hearing that in Clint Eastwood's voice.
That's his coping mechanism. Let him have it. It's Snowflake Man.
Yeah,
That's what they'd say.
Yeah. Gothic Fusion. LOL, bacon, fried eggs, sausage, beans, mushrooms, black pudding, fried bread cup of strong English.
And that's the English breakfast. Okay. Description. Wow. I knew it was a bunch of fried, just good shit. So I had to ask.
Satan's Baby says, you guys are cool, very down to earth. Thank you, Satan's Baby.
Try to be.
Much appreciated. I think that's kind of what we're going
Hey,
for.
Smokey McBonwater, William Money Magnet's cousin's back.
Yeah. Greetings, Smokey. Good to have you here, my friend. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Glad you're hanging out with us.
Yeah, welcome back.
Claire0902, hello DL, hello Father D. Hello Claire, good to have you here again. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far.
Oh, Junebug was forgiving me. It's okay, keep talking when I was talking about the low temperatures here. No, that wasn't okay. I'm gonna stop. For your sake, for sure. God, that's good stuff.
Raven to Junebug in typical Raven fashion, just loving on people in the chat, says to Junebug, sending some cool breezes your way. Still hot here, but not Satan's barbecue. Stay cool.
Right.
Mama Christie will be right after these messages. We'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Junebug says, this is weird today. Or I'm weird today. I've been wanting to drive to Florida for a beach trip, but I'll be a lobster.
Yeah, that's going further. I wonder if the Georgia coast should. Oh man, that's 170. I don't know if you go further south, it's just going to get warmer, or if Florida has some kind of trade wind that would cool it off more than Georgia, or if you just want to go down there because of some other reason. But going south while it's already 117 might not be your first instinct. Good Lord.
I'm told by people who have lived in Florida that it's ridiculously humid.
Yeah, yeah.
So hot and humid.
Doing the SWAT mosquito dance all day.
Yeah. Yeah. Now the mosquitoes. Yeah. Fuck those guys. The veteran, thank you for your service, sir, says, or ma'am. Boy, what a minefield. I don't even know how to navigate that these days. How y'all doing, brothers? Veteran, thank you so much, my friend. We're doing fantastic. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend yourself so far.
Yeah, hang out for a bit.
Katie says, the screen just froze for 5 minutes.
What is going on?
Everything looking good on our end, guys.
Yeah.
Calvin Horn 12 says, hello, gentlemen. Have a great weekend. Much love. Calvin, very cool of you,
Thank you.
To stop by and spread some good vibes. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. Dollface Witchery. Have I showed you her TikTok yet?
Huh.
She's a doll. She says, came in and got yeeted out. Hi.
Hello.
Dollface, what happened with that? Did you accidentally swipe out, or was there some other issue? Raven to Junebug, slap on the sunscreen. LOL. Supposed to be in the 90s this week here in New Jersey. Might hit the beach. That's right. They got the beach there on the East Coast. I so miss the beach. Junebug says it's just as hot, if not hotter. The Gulf breeze does feel good, depending.
Oh, boy. Well, if you want to travel, it keeps your mind off the heat. May as well.
The veteran says, it is an honor to serve my country. You don't have to thank me.
Oh, wow. That's very, oh, what a solid statement.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You do it because the service is the
what
reward.
What a solid person.
Yeah.
In my honest opinion.
Agreed. Katie says, prob my signal. I'm in the car on the way home.
Makes sense.
Dollface says, no idea, was here and then I wasn't. I have found myself in those situations before, but I was.
Just in real life.
Yeah. And probably not entirely in full command of my faculties. Moving on, Fiona says, hey, you guys are awesome. Fiona, thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate that.
So just to buy time as the comments come in, that reminds me of one of my favorite poems. And it was recited in the movie Identity, right? And the guy playing the person who has, he has DID or multiple personality disorder, depending on which philosophy and evolution of mental health you subscribe to these days, right? But the more modern or evolved term now is DID, which is dissociative identity disorder. But this movie was made back in the multiple personality disorder era, and it was this guy who had like 9 to 12 different personalities in his head. And he's a convicted murderer, and the psychologist was trying to convince a court not to execute him because, being that he had 12 personalities, only one personality committed the murder, and you'd be killing 11 innocent people in his head.
Interesting.
So they got a stay of execution for him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the guy in. Have you ever seen the movie Constantine? With the
A long time ago.
So
yeah.
he was the priest with the shifty eyes, the kind of heavy set priest guy.
Okay.
But same actor playing this multiple personality guy. And the psychiatrist that was begging the judge to stay his execution played him a tape of him reciting a poem. This patient, and he said, "When I was going up the stairs, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. I wish he'd go away."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So
heavy.
it's one of my favorite. I love it. Gives me chills even reciting it. So anyway, that's what that comment reminded me of. You know, I'm not myself. I'm gone. Yeah. Like that. Like that scene in Fight Club, when his girlfriend runs up to him and he's like, "Where's Tyler?" He's like, "Tyler not here. Tyler gone." And it's Tyler talking. You know, which you don't know at the time. So yeah, that whole disassociative thing. I don't feel like myself today. Yeah. Yeah. Get it.
Internal Chaos says we need more love in this world. We are in this together.
Very, very kind statement from the handle of Internal Chaos. I love it.
Yeah. You get no disagreement from me.
It's almost as if Internal Chaos is containing it so he doesn't inflict it on anybody else because he's a kind person. That's why cool. He or she, sorry.
Catfish Billy, like they've built blast doors around themselves.
Right. To
containment.
It's like when the werewolves, like the good werewolves, lock themselves in a freaking locked chamber for the full moon. And says, "Don't let me out till it's over."
Yeah. Catfish Billy, do you partake in the consumption of the gluteus?
He's funny.
Catfish Billy, each other's perhaps.
Well, Catfish Billy, you're a little off in the weeds for curiosity's sake, so we'll just leave that alone.
Catfish Billy.
Yeah. I wonder, nice handle.
I wonder if he comes from the land where they do the, what's that?
Noodling?
Noodling, yeah.
Yeah, not the way that traditional, maybe, after what he's going after as far as curiosity there. So sorry we can't accommodate you there, buddy.
Dollface says you're both looking lovely this evening. Look who's talking. Dollface, you always look gorgeous. But thank you, my dear. Truly, truly appreciate the kind words. Yeah, looking good. I like to look good. A lot of times, I'm flying under the radar, and you may not, you could mistake me for a homeless person on the street. I like to look sharp. I think a lot of people do. But we live in a society. It's the focus, of looking picture perfect, and I
almost ad nauseum sometimes.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but when I encounter that, and it's all over social media, hey, look at me, I'm inclined to have the opposite reaction, that this person is probably profoundly broken inside, and I have a revulsion. I recoil from it.
Well, it almost feels like you're getting to the point where it's like, if you're to do a live stream, for example, or any type of a TikTok clip or any content for any platform, it's like, look good or else walk the plank, frickin' type of, geez, man, who cares? Yeah. Do it as you know what I mean? Or half-assed like I do mine. I mean, I don't really, I go for a good enough type of look, and that's it. That's it.
Good enough.
I don't even care.
Ergo my eyeliner.
Ergo my whole face. So.
The veteran says, it's an honor to serve my country, not a right to serve so many take that for granted.
Well, stronger person than I am, man. Earlier in my life, I considered serving. Didn't end up going that path, but I sure have a lot of respect for people who do. Just saying. A lot of respect for people who do.
Agreed. And you have all the indications of being a very honorable soul, and we're glad to have you here, my friend.
Absolutely.
Our dear Isis Rochelle says, hiya, my coven DL and Padre, love you all.
Hi,
love you too, Rochelle. Hope you're having a great day with your DL.
Yep, good to see you.
Amy says, may I ask the representation of the symbol on Padre's face?
Sure. So here's just a crosshairs. It's my, it's the mythos behind, I believe, Mercury. This was my cybernetic side to stave off the turning that went from this side of my body to was going to creep over the other side as far as when I was turned. So to stave that off, there were implants put in. So it being an eye, an artificial one, I thought crosshairs was appropriate, being an enhanced eye. And then on this side is just the hash marks of 6 different hash marks to note the dismal failures in my life so I never forget them and avoid those failures in the future. Those are the symbolism for you.
Catfish Billy says, what do y'all do for work?
So I am a forklift driver right now and a trucker by trade that's in between trucking gigs right now. So I drive the 18-wheelers.
Tej, our dear one and only Tej.
About time you got here. Good to see you.
Love you, Tej, as always. Virtual Virgo says, hey, loves. How you doing, Virgo? Virtual Virgo, good to see you here, my dear.
Hello.
Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, frying your ass off down there in Arizona. And they've been getting hit brutal, too. She was telling me the other day, I think it got up to 117 or 118.
Is it?
Or was it 119?
Jeez.
Just ridiculous.
Ungodly on heat.
Yeah.
Isn't Raven supposed to move that part of the country too? From New Jersey?
I'm not sure
I thought she was saying she was moving that
if
way.
that's true or if I'm getting recollections crossed.
We're getting crossed. Okay.
Blitzberg 407 says you guys are awesome. Blitzberg, thank you so much, my friend.
Good to see you again.
I don't know how true that is. I think this guy is, but really we don't come in here with any kind of pretentious attitude. We're all just hanging out and sharing good vibes and positivity in a world that seems determined to wallow in negativity. I'm sounding like a
Tony Robbins, you can
guru,
do it.
yeah.
Whatever you want to be, just be it. Yeah, we're not trying to do that, but I mean, we're trying to counterbalance the overemphasis on division and, hatred and tear somebody down because they're trying to prop themselves up type bullshit from the week.
Blitzberg, thank you for the kind words, my friend.
Yeah.
Bat Anonymous says, can I be someone else today?
Like I said,
I think Bat Anonymous is pretty cool.
Whatever you want to be, just be it. I borrowed that line from one of the comedians I used to like a lot was Nick Swartzen. He was doing a stand-up skit on the over positive what they call them, motivational speakers that say whatever you want to be, just be it, or along those lines. He says, don't you think if that were possible, I'd be it already? You know what I mean? So there's a little realism to it, but I do like his comedy.
I've the material from Tony Robbins that I have been exposed to, so there's the caveat, I have found to be pretty enlightening and valuable. But everybody's hopefully looking for and finding what works for them.
Yeah.
And what works for you may not work for me, and vice versa.
Right.
Or maybe I'm just wrong.
Well,
that could be. I've been wrong way more in life than I've been right.
And I don't mean to over ridicule some of that type of positivity stuff, because it does have its purpose, does help some people, but it just doesn't work for me. I have to have more practical results. I can't just be like told, just do it. It's okay. How? Show me.
You might find on.
Stop it. I am, buddy. Okay.
Love you, man.
Yeah. All right.
I love you, man. I really do.
I do. Well, I know that. I'm
being
not,
serious here.
I'm not faulting you.
Fuck.
Catfish Billy's firing off on us again, so.
I do. LOL. Don't ask, don't tell.
I think he's talking about the partaking in the gluteus thing.
Uh-huh.
So, hey man, you do you if that makes you happy.
Catfish Billy. Alright. What? For real? What do y'all do?
And we just went over that. Well, at least I did, as far as what I do for a living.
Virtual Virgo says, shiny. Are you saying? Well, You're Vanta Black as usual. You know what Vanta Black is?
Nope.
It's like this paint that was developed to absorb all light. So it's like a hole in reality when you see it.
Oh.
When it's painted on something.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vanta Black.
I'm all for that. I would like a car done in that fucking shade.
I think that's what I saw was the car.
So I saw a hat on a guy today that was like worn down to like fraying on the edge, which is a baseball cap, and it said "Little Ray of Pitch Black" instead of "Little Ray of Sunshine."
That's
I was
great.
like, that's the coolest hat I've seen in a long, 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 long time. He goes, "Oh, you like that?"
I'm here to share a few rays of darkness.
Right, and he was like the most like regular looking dude with a pickup truck. It was awesome.
That's funny. Virtual Virgo, because I know your name, so let me know what I should call you. I always find myself catching myself because I want to respect your privacy. She said shiny, and I love the blue hearts, of course, my favorite color. Well, one of them, I guess. Dollface says, "Aw, bless you, Dollface. Thank you. You are a beautiful soul, beautiful inside and out."
Smoky McBongwater. Look at that cool comment. I like the way they put this. You both are a breath of peppermint air. Thanks, man. That's the most creative compliment I've heard in a long, long, long time. Thank you.
And the green heart.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.
Smokey, thank you so much, my friend. Truly, truly appreciate the kind words. Our people are so fucking awesome.
Very, very, very complicated, complex, layered personalities. God, they're all so freaking cool. That's you know what I mean.
I wonder if it's a testimony to how, not to be negative, just calling a spade, how shitty and negative the world is getting. That these lives are not like there's a latent desire for not everyone, but a lot of people to just a hunger to be in a more relaxed, uplifting,
or at least more sincere one.
Well, sure.
You always got to like. I mean, we're all.
There's no real pretending here.
I mean, we've got some theatrics with our, what we're doing here, but the conversation is down to earth and real, as much as we can be. We're gonna throw a little humor at stuff when people get a little flippant and want to like, poke the bear and do all that. We can spar, banter all day long, but if you guys want to have a serious conversation, just vent and like, support each other, vent. That's what we're all about here, all day long. So,
but I get the feeling that there's a hunger on the part of many people to have a brief escape from all of that shit.
Yeah, you need a breather. Good place to be.
And that these lives apparently are a time and a place where they could do that.
Yeah, we're glad to accommodate. At least I am.
If I'm right, I don't know, but if I'm right, maybe there's hope for the world. I guess we'll see.
I'll plead fifth.
I know you probably think there's no hope.
I'm just no.
I got to be careful mentally where I dwell because I tend to stay there.
No. I will say this. I've been in some frickin' cesspool of the world situations for periods of long duration. Okay. Human beings find a way to find joy in the shittiest of accommodations and situations. So, that's one thing I can say about human beings, that a select few can find bright little specks in a horde of darkness around them. So everybody has that spark to be able to, try and make the best of things. Sometimes you can't do it. Some days you can. But the days you can do it, you deserve to pat yourself on the back that you found humor in a shitty situation.
Yeah.
You found joy in a place of despair. So anytime you flip your middle finger at a shitty situation, needs to be celebrated.
That was a win.
Yeah.
Katie says you always look stunning, DL, and Father D is always looking sharp. Thank you, Katie.
Appreciate it.
Our dear Columba Napo from Italy says, "Ciao, King Vampire. Hello to your friend." This is Father Demori, our drummer, and I mean, if I believe Mercury had a band leader, it would be this mastermind right
Oh,
here. I don't know if you've been introduced, so.
oh, nice to meet you.
Columba, thank you so much, my dear. Catfish Billy, always curious when extreme people have a normalized job.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we gotta eat. We gotta eat, man.
I do all sorts of various assorted bullshits. The veteran says I'm going in for spinal surgery on the
Oh.
22nd, so I'll be looking forward to your company a lot.
We'll be here.
We will be here. In fact, every
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, my
So-
friend, we will be here.
Yeah. So if especially in your recovery, if you want to hang out, we would be happy to have you here and
Absolutely.
hopefully entertain you while you're recuperating. Please join us next week. And
We're-
every week after that till you're healed.
Yep. 100%. Guys, if you can, send the veteran in the chat some good vibes and positive energy for
For surgery, good luck.
for their
Their surgery.
upcoming surgery. Yeah, that's no joke. You can also follow us on just about every social media platform out there: X, formerly Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I Bleed Mercury official on YouTube. Catfish Billy, I also did the CDL thing. I sent the yard pop anymore.
So I drive. I wonder if he tried to correct his
I think
sentence.
so.
So, yeah, I got my Class A still. I'm trying to find a job that doesn't like handcuff you to a steering wheel for more than 80 hours a week. That is very hard to do. So, especially when I'm trying to support this band and his project, I'm trying to juggle a few things. So, but I miss those big animals, man. I will not lie. I love driving a rig, and there's nothing like it. They all have their own little personalities. You know what I mean? They've got their pains, their strengths. It's silly to talk about a mechanical thing that way, but
You think so?
well, maybe to people listening, but to me, it's like you commune with that thing.
Yeah,
I can
for sure.
especially okay. So like when I had a smashed car at 3 o'clock in the morning on the beginning of my run coming right at me, and I didn't even know what I was looking at. I had to instantly know what that machine could do in a split second, where I was going to get killed and kill some other people. So when you know that animal, that mechanical animal, it helps you survive. And it's like when the old samurai used to say about their swords, it's an extension of your body. It's 50-foot blade, same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. So,
This band and his project, whose project?
huh? You.
Our project.
Yeah.
Donut Blam. To you, big dumb. I was all out of creative insults, sorry.
He invited me, so I'm never going to let him forget it. So.
Amy says, thank you, Padre. Very accountable learning lesson. You both enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. If you are taken off, you have a wonderful Saturday, my dear. Hope to see you tomorrow. Virtual Virgo says it's only like 102 today, and it's great. Got so freaking hot that 102 is a relief. The veteran says, I was a transportation specialist in the Army. I transported ammunition and tanks, but with my truck.
Oh wow. So those are the like. So I drive a pretty big truck, but those trucks that can haul tanks. They are something else. Oh my good lord. I mean, there's like in Hawaii they had plantation trucks that would haul sugar cane and stuff. They're even a echelon of mechanical animal above that. I mean, the tires on it are just like as tall as this room. You know what I mean? They're just unreal. I'm assuming that's the type of trucks that the veteran was having to deal with, because those things are just, if you have to move that heavy of equipment, you have to move in tanks. They're not the rigs that I drove. I don't think. Good lord.
Smoky McBongwater says, nowadays I'm Who sent the crown?
Stephanie Sons.
Stephanie Sons, thank you so much for the crown, my dear. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys for the gifts. Smoky McBongwater says, nowadays I'm just ready to be beamed up. Love, more hate, less.
Absolutely yes.
Completely agree. I wouldn't mind being beamed up myself. In fact, I think
As long as it was Scotty I saw, not freaking a face hugger.
Yeah.
God, missed me with that shit.
I think one of my most outrageous fantasies is a ship, totally self-sustaining, and get off Earth. Have my people around me, and maybe like the privateer, get involved in various
Private jobs.
gray market adventures,
Yeah.
jobs.
Yeah, that's such a good game. That game. God.
Dangerous but free.
Yes. Yep.
Because I gotta be free.
Which I might be looking into that actually. They have a temp CDL Class A driver temp agency where they just give you a rig and say, "Can you drive this weekend?"
And you know how I'm squared away. I'll be your what? It'd
Great.
be fun.
Right.
I would leave some for you. I know you want to be getting in on that.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Oh, I want to take all of it. In a target-rich environment, gotta save some for my brother.
Oh, right.
Bat Anonymous says I'm a member of the wrong more often than right club too.
Hey, brother, we're kindred spirits then.
Virtual Virgo says patented blackest black, Vanta black, and my shiny comment was to your aesthetic. Thank you, Virtual Virgo. I like shiny. I like a lot of different things. I have a strange compartmentalized life, and depending on what compartment you were in at the time that you encountered me, you may not know who you were talking to. She says, you can say Jill. I don't mind. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Jill. And I love that. I have this thing for names. Certain names just kind of ping me, I guess. Certain names to me are beautiful, and certain names are doofus.
Speaking of beautiful and beautiful names, Teej says, to know, man, if someone blew peppermint in my eyes, it would feel ungood. Aw, Teej. Very, very, very funny. There's your word for you, too.
There's a...
it would be kind of harsh on the eyeballs, I think. Peppermint.
Yeah.
They don't make peppermint eye drops for a reason.
No. I didn't get peppermint blown in my face. It was OC. Oleoresin capsicum. Yeah, that was fun. It wasn't fun. Jill says, I think there's, aka Virtual Virgo says, I think there's actually a blacker than Vanta now. It's worth a trip down the rabbit hole to read on.
Oh, right on.
At some point, they're going to start making clothing, Vanta black clothing.
Stephen O. Maskamna.
That, what you said.
Maskamna.
Says, when am I getting turned? LOL.
Hey, welcome back, Stephen. Good to see you again. We always recognize you because we always like stop and try and like calculate how to pronounce your name. So if you've got a phonetic guide, please post it so we can read it. And next time we see you, we can actually pronounce your name properly. I want to say that it reminds me of some of my old Irish buddies who changed their name back to the old Gaelic original name. So it seems like it has that same pattern. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Until then, I think I'll just say Stephen O.
Stephen O'Math.
Stephen O'Math. There you go. What my friend said. Virtual Virgo Jill says, feeling like resting today.
Then rest.
Do it.
Yeah.
Chill the hell out. Relax. You've had a hell of a journey, and taking a day of rest, nothing at all wrong with that. Take care of yourself. Drink something yummy. Eat something yummy. Relax. Strive for a stress-free day. hopefully, I mean, there's always Murphy. We can't control him.
He's becoming a demigod in his own right, the little bastard.
Yeah. Rochelle says instead of one day at a time, sometimes it's one moment at a time. You ain't kidding.
All right, let's give him some.
Let's
some
indulge him.
Yeah. Deep Diver 71 Kando says, "I'm too liking." You ain't too liking for here, man. You just gotta start, having a conversation with us instead of saying the same stuff like a skipped record. I mean, we ain't got nothing against likings. Hang out a bit. Just converse with us instead of putting up campaign signs. Sheesh.
Our dear Teej says X is Garbo, was Garbo when it was Twitter, is still Garbo with stupid new name.
Garbo, I'm assuming, is short for garbage.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mama Christie is back.
Right on.
Back in the hizzy fo shizzy. Okay, that was stupid. Smoking McBongwater, my dream vehicle is a monster truck, no traffic jams.
It's funny when my dad was driving me and my little brother around in the Bay Area traffic he had a bubblegum route, so like the old bubblegum coin machines, he'd refill them. And so we would go with him in his car and go all around Hayward.
That was his route, or he owned the machines, or
yes.
it was?
No, he owned the machines, yeah. So, but every time going to whichever city, we'd sometimes hit rush hour traffic. And he would always turn to us and goes, "You know what? I just wish I had a tank so I could just roll over this and get there." And I'm thinking, yeah, that might not end well for us, Dad. But, that was his sentiment. So the monster truck thing, I surely get it. That always remind me of.
Was he always on your ass for getting into the candy?
No, he actually encouraged us to do that. Yeah. What he would flip his mind about is if it was summer, obviously, and we would sleep past 9 o'clock or 10. He'd freak out. Half the day's over already. He'd get pissed about that, but the candy, no, he's all right with that.
Joe Faithful says, how long have you been in law enforcement?
I have not ever been in law enforcement.
Yeah. I am not LEO. I'll just say that. The veteran says, yes, my truck had 40 wheels.
Ooh, dang.
Big old beast.
Dang. Yeah, moving some heavy, holy crap.
And Joe Faithful, please don't take my response as being rude. It wasn't intended to be rude, which I know doesn't save me from...
He's just a bit coquettish.
That's one way to put it. Just a little bit of discretion that I have to use. Cat's Beautiful Things is back in the house. Mama Christie says, tap that screen and show some love to DL and Padre.
Thank you, Christy.
Roxy in the house. Roxy Mo says, hi, how are you? Roxy, I'm doing fantastic, my dear. Thank you. I hope you're having an awesome Saturday, and we are honored to have you hang out with us. Christine Yap, welcome back. Good to see you here, my dear. She says, hi, how you guys doing?
Very well, thank you.
Doing awesome. Smoking McBongwater says, Mars or bust? I am not as keen on Mars as a lot of people seem to be. I mean, it would be a cool trip, but it's probably going to be many years, maybe centuries. Who knows? As technology tends to have a exponential upward curve, so I can't predict the future, but it will probably be a long time before that place is anything but one big red desert. And I think that would drive me ungood after a spell.
You know that the way the human race explores new frontiers is by trial and error, and there has to be a lot of error first before there's any success. So there's going to be a lot of unsung heroes that are buried in spinning through space that are never going to come back on some malfunctioned vessel.
Yeah. Musk even said that first trip, it's very high likelihood that it's going to be.
Yeah, you better supply him with a lot of base pleasures to get him to dare to do what you're asking him to do, because mm, suicide mission, maybe not, but damn near.
Yeah, well put. Roxy Mo says, I need to get me some fangs. LOL. For some reason, mine never grew in.
I think that's a very, very, very witty way of putting that.
I love her profile pic too. What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
No, no. Her profile
Oh,
pic.
as far as like the expression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy says, do you both have significant others? Indeed.
Yes, we do. Oh, I wish I could say more, but I love mine more than anything, and she knows I do. That's all I'll say. Oh my God, I love her.
I'll throw a monkey wrench into the whole thing and say, I love her too. Now, if that doesn't mess with y'all's heads.
All right.
I'm sorry. Did I cross the line?
No, it's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. But
Okay.
it's right at the edge though. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Okay.
right. It's all right. I think we'll get through it. We'll get through
That's
it.
funny. Red 40, where is the cool chick that hangs out behind y'all? Well, she is in the
timing
chat.
on that was just my
yeah,
God.
I know, huh? She is
She's
5,000+ miles
yeah,
away,
she's sadly 5,000 miles away.
but she is in the chat,
Yes.
and we love her. And her name is Teach.
Yeah.
Scully, it has been forever, my dear. Glad to have you back. She says, greetings, sire and Vampy family.
All right.
I adore Scully, just saying. She is beautiful and a beautiful soul. Less important to be beautiful, exterior than to be a beautiful soul.
Right.
In fact, when I encounter people, pictures, TikToks, whatever, social media, and people are just really raw, no makeup, pillow head,
Right.
fuck yeah.
Very, very brave. Very, very real.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I think it says something about who they are.
Absolutely.
Versus, some chick who's in a bikini, supermodel body and curves, that's just doesn't impress me. And that's like all of social media now. So what are you doing to stand out? You look like every other bikini on social media.
Well, and if that's what you, if you're of that level of, if you have that allure, just generally speaking, let's say, society norms being included in what is accepted as generally attractive, no real hate there. But if that's the only thing you value yourself on, I mean, come on, there's more to you, everybody than that, right?
Yeah, more often than not, what I see is a push for attention and clicks and join my OnlyFans. But hey, whatever, man, you do you. Christine Yap says, I like velvet. I love velvet. Smoky McBongwater, peppermint body wash on the fun parts wakes me up better than coffee. There is a soap called Dirty Bird. You can get it on Amazon.
Oh my God.
And
from there to there.
they make a variety of soaps. One made with mint, peppermint, whatever. Yeah, and it's refreshing.
Right. So that bears the last few lives of lore when you're like mint, and then you want to rub that on your fun parts. It almost seems like it might be painful.
Yeah. It's
Mint. Whoa.
it gets your attention. Jen says, hey, how are you both? Jen, good to see you here, my dear. Hope you are doing well. Killing it in the gem business. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, my dear. Good to have you here. Jenny Dart says, hello from Minnesota. Welcome, Jenny. Pleasure to have you with us. We're here every Saturday and Sunday, guys, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Roxy Mo says, I'm having an awesome hair day. Things are looking up.
All right.
Roxy Mo says, another vampire love triangle.
Not like you think.
Not like you think.
No.
It was a joke. Teach says, I'm gone forever. Hell no, you're not. We'll find you and drag you the hell back. Tammy Lavender, I love your name. I love lavender. One of my favorite colors, says, hi, everyone. Hello, Tammy. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, my dear. Welcome to the live stream. Roxy Mo says, Team Manchester.
All right. Teach backs are up there.
Kaylee Joe, well, thank God, because I'm built like a potato. Scully says, aw, you are adorbs too. Thank you, Scully. That's my hug. Is that too weird?
Right.
Teach says, maybe I'll be back this year. Maybe.
Maybe.
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
Mama Christie, no bikinis for this old lady. You're not that old.
Yeah, stop it.
Amy says, I am married for 25 years, but just enjoy hearing about interesting relationships.
Yeah, I am in a very interesting relationship right now, and I have no regrets.
Deep Diver 71 Kando, liking lives matter. Woof!
Roof.
That the howl, that signature howl that they used for American Werewolf in London, most unique and still to this day to me the most chilling.
Yeah.
Roxy Mo, don't get me wrong, the bikini body is an outfit I'd love to wear, but I want to do more.
Interesting.
Expand on that if you're comfortable doing so. Katie says, just got home. I'm so tired, but I'll be here till the end. Can't miss any of you guys. Katie, thank you so much. We adore you, and we're so grateful for your support and kind words. Cheryl Foster says, hey guys, how y'all doing? I passed my test, and I'm PET CPR and first aid certified. Congratulations, right, Cheryl. I had no doubt that you would do it, my dear.
Good job.
Congratulations.
We were pulling for you.
Ashlyn says the hound.
That's the clip I forgot to say to you this week, is a clip of the hound. Especially with one of his like brutal quips that he's renowned for. Doesn't talk much, but when he does, it's like not tackle hugs, but a brutal version of like the just own somebody with your speech version of that. Just obliterate him. That's how he talks. What the flying fuck was that?
Somebody next door having a
moment.
A moment.
All right.
Smoky McBongwater. Thus my profile. I'm much more than my beautiful shell. That's really all I want to see. Beauty is beautiful, right? Redundancy is redundant. But I want to know that there's a soul behind the beauty. Gwen, good to have you here today. Gwen says, fun fact, cinnamon gel, it's fun either on the fun part. Cinnamon, really? That sounds not fun.
Both loud flavors on you, they're saying put them where you might not want to put them.
Yeah. Teach says, no, I'm gone forever, never coming back. So, enough.
What in the world? What? Why would you say something so hurtful?
Yeah. You're coming back whether you like it or not.
You make me nervous.
Rochelle says, now that I helped get you to 10K, I have to go soon. Love you all. Rochelle, thank you so much, my dear. Look at this. Rochelle, you are amazing. 11,000 likes, guys. Thank you so much for the kind words, the support, the love. Rochelle, absolutely adoring you. Katie, thank you for sharing the live stream. Roxy Mo says, but I'd love to try being the gorgeous, refined femme fatale as well as a bodybuilder type.
That combination would be hard to pull off, maybe. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not impossible, but that's you're making the Death Star shot there. More power to you if you can pull it off.
And you do, and every head is going to turn for sure. Teach says, Padre is nervous. She says, I'm just being dramatic.
Don't worry.
Bat Anonymous, thank you for the likes. Smoky McBongwater, thank you.
We got a lot of
Rochelle,
cool
thank
there.
you for the likes.
I am going to have to make one of my infamous pit stops,
Do it.
and I will return shortly. All right, my friend. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, now somehow I have to manage to be intelligent and charming enough to carry the live stream until the more charismatic and attractive of us returns. So you're stuck with me, guys, for a moment. Roxy Mo, sorry one of my comments didn't come through. You read the second part of a message. Well, shoot, I screwed it all up. Damn it. Jill says, "Don't be so humble, DL." I need it, believe me. I don't. My tendency is not to be always so humble, and I really need that to stay grounded and not let my ego lead me off the cliff as it has done so often in the past. So often. Katie says, "Oi, don't you talk about yourself like that, DL." Oh, I'm just teasing, Katie. KG, welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you here. Pleasure to have you here. Pleasure to have you there. You're there. I'm here. We're everywhere. Helen Gordon, welcome to the live stream. Haley Foxy, welcome Haley. Melissa Del Val. Helen Gordon, thank you for the likes. He's back.
Hey.
That was fast.
Yeah, I tried to make it quick. Oh, ooh. My goodness. Why am I... There we go. Sorry, I was hitting a roadblock there.
Jenny Dart, hello from Minnesota. Welcome, Jenny. Pleasure to have you here. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Teach says, "Excuse you."
Oh.
Right on, man.
Somebody did something. And I know what ain't me.
Roxy Mo, hey, can we see your nails? Yours aren't painted, are they?
Nope, I do nothing to my nails yet.
Mama Christie, DL, did you happen to look at my hoodie I posted? It's hella funny. No, I didn't. I will check that out after the live stream. Teach says, was talking to DL. What did I do? Probably something dumb. Did something dumb again. Can't do nothing right. Roxy Mo says, "I love your eyes, guys." Thank you, Roxy Mo. Scully, thank you for the likes. Helen, thank you for the likes. Charlotte, welcome to the live stream, my dear. Jenny Dart says, "Are you guys really vampires?"
Really, really.
Really, really, Philly. Fee-fi for Philly. Getting fucking silly, Dilly. Okay, I'll stop. That was terrible. Authentic, genuine, actual.
Right.
Roxy Mo, the white eye is awesome, by the way, as well as the art around the eye.
Thank you very much.
Charlotte says, "Hey, DL and Father D." Hello, Charlotte. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. Glad to have you here with us as always. The veteran says, "So I've got both LinkedIn and Lycan and Nosferatu running through my veins."
Oh, it looks like it's a underworld situation.
Yeah. Certainly a formidable foe if you are unlucky enough to be the veteran's foe.
So Jenny Dark just asked if we were real vampires, and then she says, "I don't believe in vampires. If you don't believe in them, why did you ask us in the first place?" Somebody's conflicted, I suspect.
Just maybe, just a
Yeah.
tiny,
Yeah.
tiny bit. Teach says, dude, is it just my comments or what? Because that's twice.
So what's happening?
Yeah, what's going on, Teach?
Oh, look what Roximo responds to her. To add teach says some of my comments don't come through sometimes. Look, we're still throttled down. We've been throttled the whole time at like 17, so I'm surprised everybody even can get into this live stream.
Yeah.
We've been blackballed for over a month now.
I think it was the login.
Oh, okay.
What TikTok views in their infinite wisdom as being a suspicious login.
From a different location than regular
Yep.
to your TikTok account.
Yep.
Oh, that's great. So hopefully that'll ride its course somehow.
Jenny Dart says, because someone sent me here. Well, Jenny, our door is open to anyone, and we're not really pitching or selling anything here. This is just a decompress, good friends hanging out, sharing a few laughs and a few smiles. Yes, we are a band. We produce music, and it's out there in the wild if you want to check it out. But really, this is just good friends sharing a few laughs, positivity, good vibes, having a good time. And if it's not your vibe, that's totally cool.
Yeah, music is our passion, but so is getting along with people is another one of our passions. So we try and combine both. Why the hell not?
Yep. Roxy Mo says, "I'm so glad I discovered you guys." Roxy Mo, that makes three of that makes a whole bunch of us. I'm glad you discovered us too, and I am glad to have you here.
Agreed.
Katie posts a wall of beautiful blue hearts and says, "I love you guys." Katie, we love you too, my dear. Teach says, "So it was me."
Yeah, Karam, I can hear her voice.
Yeah, Karama.
Yeah. Sounds like next door playing drums on the wall. No, it sounds like they're hammering a picture of their freaking last meal on the wall. God.
Smoky McBongwater says, "I wish you much success online. However, I do enjoy these more intimate settings."
No, we I have a very special love for him as well. So appreciate the insight on that.
Roxy Mo looks like she sent emojis or something that didn't translate through
Yeah.
TikTok. Jenny Dart says, "I love music and get along with people because God blesses me." Well, Jenny, I think that's a very, very
I'm,
good attitude.
however you get along with people, I'm happy for it.
Helen Gordon says, "I absolutely love your vibes, guys."
Thank you.
Helen, truly thank you so much,
Stick
my dear.
around.
Yeah, stick around. You're here, stay a while. We do this every Saturday and Sunday, Helen, at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You got us for 2 hours.
So the veteran has a direct question, which you might want to do a station ID on because he sets it up nicely for it.
Sure, sure. The veteran asks, "Do you create dark music, and what is the name of your band?"
We do to create exactly that.
Yes, the veteran. We are a band. We are I Bleed Mercury out of Salt Lake City here in Utah. And I would characterize us as sensual, vampy cyber metal. If you're into bands and artists like Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Static X, Rammstein, Sisters of Mercy, Gary Newman, Rob Zombie, Dash of David Bowie for good measure, you will probably enjoy our music, which you can find on all streaming platforms. Deezer Music, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, etc., etc. We're also on YouTube. You can check out our YouTube channel at I Bleed Mercury Official, where we also post not just we got a couple music videos up, music video for Resist and Deathly Pale number 9, but you can also go through and watch the previous live streams, which are, I guess, always fun and entertaining for people to watch.
We try and make it so.
So if you're into those bands, you will probably enjoy I Bleed Mercury.
Yeah, I would say that as far as the dark side of our music, it's sensual, yes, but it's the dark side of sensuality.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, to
uh,
answer your question.
not dark as in
Twisted and hurtful
yeah,
to an extreme extent, but
anger, fear, despair. That's
no,
not really
it's
our
more
vibe.
like trying to make sure that the object of your desire is um, knows that they are so, and that if the stars align, that it will be a very very pleasant union.
Yes, there is a delicious sort of push pull dynamic magnetism that happens in a seductive or what they call the chase, and it's just a beautiful sensual sort of magnetism, and that's I would say
That's what we celebrate here.
yeah, it's a strong theme in our music.
Yeah. That first attraction when you see somebody that you're like, oh, like hits you through your chest. That's something to be sung about.
Yes, well put. And maybe the object of desire is going to make you work for it.
I look forward to that employment.
Scully says all beautiful souls are welcome here with us.
Yes,
Well said,
absolutely.
absolutely true. Scully has a fantastic
Even the Bonta Black ones.
TikTok channel as well.
Oh, right on.
Scully says we just enjoy nice friends and some laughs and mom jokes.
That we do.
Katie says your mom. Charlotte says missed these lives, always busy on the weekends. I'm glad you can make it in, Charlotte.
Yeah.
And it makes us feel good that this is a place that you want to be.
Maximo says is Mountain Standard Time like near Oregon and stuff. We're an hour ahead, as far as I know.
That's Pacific time, so yeah, we're an hour ahead of Oregon.
Yeah.
So Oregon right now would be 2:24 p.m. Here in Salt Lake City, it is 3:24 p.m. And we've got 36 minutes left in the live stream. Melissa Del Val says, "I'm new. Do you guys tour or just local?"
So that's a good question because that's like an old school question because
Uh-huh.
back in the day when we had no internet presence or platforms to use, when we were in our respective other bands, right, DL, we would be able to answer that pretty easily. We were local bands. Now we have a reach that's beyond our local position. Uh, so it's hard to say we're local, but if we were to say where we play live, if we ever did play live, yeah, it would be a local setting. Um, touring is a goal, but it is a goal that has a few obstacles that need to be overcome before we can do that. But that is a goal in mind. Yes.
Well put. Well put again. Perfectly put. I think right now our focus is to work on getting more.
Putting out music for you guys.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's it. Roxy Mo says favorite part of the world.
Ooh. So it's funny. Can I tell this little story
Sure.
real quick? Because so there is a legend, a Greek legend about Ulysses. Okay, he was I might be wrong. I haven't read this legend in a long time. Uh, the grandson of Antilochus, which was a descendant of Hermes.
They had the coolest names, didn't they?
Right, which was descendant of Hermes, which is the Greek uh, Loki. Hermes in Roman is Mercury. The Cape de Circeo, which Ulysses may have rumored to be, depending on which version you listen to, myth, had kids with Circe, which means hawk in Greek. The Cape of Circeo was right off of Tuscany, which is where my ancestors are from. So it's very fitting that I joined this My Believe Mercury thing, because I'm a descendant of Mercury himself, if you extrapolate extrapolate
follow
that.
the myth.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that is cool.
yeah.
Teach says also join the Patreon. That's right. We are also on Patreon and in the very near future working on getting even more content for all of you supporting us on Patreon. And by the way, if you are on our Patreon, thank you guys so much for the support. Running a band is not an inexpensive endeavor. So if you do believe in what we're doing and wish to support, we do have that avenue that you can help us do what we're trying to do. But it's not necessary, but we are very grateful for your support. Thank you so much.
Now, this comment, of course, since we have to read it out of, we're reading them all backwards. This Jenny Hart says, "I'm sorry." I'm wondering what she would be possibly apologizing for. Is there something I'm not fathoming? Because I don't think that any apology is necessary. But if there's something that I'm just missing, please repost. We'll kind of get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, Jenny, from what I can see, you have no reason to apologize.
Made no bad move.
Yeah. The veteran says, "I love all you mentioned. I'm going to look for you." The veteran, thank you. Truly appreciate it. Hope you enjoy what you hear.
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of music in the bank to work on to get to you guys. That's already been demoed. We just got to polish it up and get it ready for public consumption.
So I have to say I like Dan's comment, even though it was probably meant to kind of like take a jab. Weird side, LOL. Yes. That's not a. It's exactly how you put it, man, and that's where we reside.
It lands as a compliment.
That's where we comfortably reside. So yeah, man, hang out and find out what we're all about.
Yeah. Roxy Moe, I think she hit what I've always tried to inject into the music when, in the writing process. Love a bit of dark romance. That's really it. Dark romance, noir, maybe a bit of tragedy for good measure.
So the most delicious type of romance story for me is like the whole, like, unrequited love within a love story. They love each other, but they can't love each other like the way that they want to due to circumstance.
Yeah.
One of the most compelling, heartfelt, heart-wrenching stories that there is. Because you root for those two people.
Yeah.
They want to get at each other, but they can't.
Yep.
So yeah. Perfect.
Kayla, thank you for the follow. The veteran says, "I am looking for dark vampire music."
You found some.
Think you came to the right place.
Yeah.
Smoky McBongwater, beauty can be found in chaos as chaos can be found in beauty. Music is the universal language.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, man. That's awesome. Where the hell have you been? You need to talk more.
Belgium Kimberly is in the house. The Pomshy Place says, "Hey, from Belgium, Kimberly, quick, the 13 doggies outside." They have 13 doggies outside?
Is that a band name? 13 Doggy Outside.
I'm so there.
Hey, check out Smoky Bongwater's mom joke. I kind of love it.
Dear NASA, your mom thought Pluto was big enough.
Because, of course, it was declassified as a planet, right? Oh, my God.
Okay, it doesn't directly relate to us, but it's too funny not to screenshot.
That was awesome, yeah.
And if we interject it, string of compliments. Love you guys. You guys are amazing.
Dear NASA. Your mom thought we were. That's so fucking funny.
That's great. Teach says, "Don't know what I missed. TikTok took 4 years to update."
Oh, shoot.
I don't want to diss TikTok on their platform, but there's some things.
It's too bad it took that long to update, though. It sucks. People are missing out on their life because of it.
Some things still to be desired with the platform.
Yeah.
Redhead, hey guys, from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Welcome.
Welcome, Redhead. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Honored to have you with us.
And Nia Torres seems very, very worried. Don't
worry. Shocked?
Yeah, don't worry. No shock. Hang out. Just relax.
Teach says, "Thanks, gang." Katie says the new music. Arg! It's coming, my dear. Melissa Del Val, thank you for the follow. Gigi says, hi, good to see you back again. Gigi, thank you so much, my dear. Glad to have you back as well. And I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. Scully says it was fate for you to join, Father.
Oh, thank you. I sure appreciate that.
When I was planting the seeds for this project 20 years ago, it was about 20 years ago, I had always wanted him to be a part of it. And
I had flirted with, or I had stints in trying to contribute back in 2005, but my life, I propelled it into the toilet and wasn't able to help this man. So, you know, 18 years later, he was able to reconnect with me in a better, uh, when I was in a better position in life, and so I'm glad to be able to help out, if not later, better than never.
yep. Smoky Bongwater says Mercury is considered the planet of communication, even with all of the helium it emits.
Right on.
I didn't actually know it emitted helium.
Oh, I like this. I love this comment right here.
Teej says, funny, fate and Father D tend to interlink.
They're sweet.
And that's true. Gibson Girl Life, Hermes is regarded as the divine trickster.
That's right. That's why I said it was kind of like the Greek Loki.
The Veteran, thank you for the follow, my friend. Truly appreciate it. I am very happy that you found us today, my friend. Matey
Huh?
is happy. He says, saludos, amigos vampiros.
It's like, hi.
Yo también,
Hello,
mi amigo.
hello, my friend vampires, yes.
Hola, mi amigo.
Hello, my vampire friends, yes, it says.
Melissa Del Valle says, I have to go, but I'm definitely going to be checking you guys out tomorrow. Love this vibe.
Well, thank you
Melissa,
so much.
thank you so much. Yep, tomorrow, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll be looking for you. Melissa, thank you so much, my dear. Have a wonderful Saturday. Alicia Kessler, 516. Hey, been a minute. How are you? Alicia says, music is communication for those that need to sing to be heard.
Sometimes you do have to kind of belt it out to get people to notice. I know why. Even if it's not vocally, if you have to like express yourself musically, if you gosh, whatever instrument you've got a affinity for, if you can express yourself that way and words come as difficult for you, it's amazing if you have a melody or a harmony that speaks from here, people listen. So, yeah, if you need to be if you need to sing to be heard, do it.
And can land a lot more powerfully,
Yep.
oftentimes,
Than real words can.
than words.
Yep.
I remember seeing an interview with the Metallica guy, James Hetfield, and he was talking about
That one Metallica guy.
being. Yeah, I guess that wasn't very flattering.
No, it's just, I know. It's just funny because it's the what people would call the you know the lead singer, the head guy type of deal.
Yeah.
Right. So.
What was he saying? He was talking about being a awkward, insecure, introverted kid. He said music was a way to speak.
Yep.
Roxy Mo says, for me, The Lost Boys is like that unrequited love thing. There's so many gay themes. One of my faves.
Michael. He's eating the freaking maggots out of the rice, the Chinese rice.
Let the good times roll. Yeah.
The guy, the dark-haired guy that gets almost no screen time. He's just all.
Yeah.
Doesn't say a damn thing.
Yeah.
Love that dude.
I wish David should not have died in that movie. I would have liked to have seen him live, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
Oh my goodness.
Katie. Charlotte says I'm going to save up for I Bleed Mercury merch.
Aw.
Charlotte, don't overextend yourself, my dear.
Yeah, if you if we're certainly going to appreciate anything that you, however you decide to support us, great. But don't mess up your budget or your life.
Yeah, yeah. Scully says weird isn't a bad thing.
No, it is not.
No argument from us. Katie, thank you for the roses.
She Place says, just I have 13 dogs, Pomeranian and Chihuahua is my whole life with my grooming salon. Oh, so you do a grooming salon for dogs? I gather, right? That's cool. That takes a lot of patience, especially you gotta be very what's the word? Empathetic, especially animal empathetic, which is a special type of empathy to run a business like that successfully. So good on you.
I had a black Pomeranian. I love that little guy so much. He was awesome. I miss him a lot. His name was Grim.
So the next question is very, very apropos. Bob Almighty, love the handle, says, do you have familiars? You could count that one as one, or Katana as one.
Yes.
And me, my last bond with an animal that I would consider a familiar level was I shit you not, a 33-pound, long-haired, white cat called Frost. And how I know he was 33 pounds is because I know how much I weigh. I would carry him in my arms, and I step on the scale again, and it's 33 pounds different. And
Damn.
that little boy of mine, in feline form, I remember coming home one day, was depressed and sad as hell because the day just shit all over me. And that boy, I'd sit on the couch at my friend's place where this cat lived. He'd come running around and he'd meow to me. And when I didn't respond to him and I just had my head down, he jumped up in my lap and pressed his head into my chest, skidded his arm past my waist, and pulled as he pushed his head in my chest.
Hugging you.
Yeah, it was the first time I ever experienced. And it sounds silly, but it was weird because it made. I said the last being that did this exact physical motion was a human being, and this cat is actually hugging me for all intents and purposes, just like a human would. So yeah, that would be my familiar was my Frost. He's probably gone now, but yeah, I love that cat.
Godspeed, Frost, wherever you are.
Yeah.
De Pomsche Place, Belgium. Kimberly says, sorry, my English is not so good. No worries at all.
Right.
You're doing just fine. The Veteran says, I'll be back. I'm going to find your music.
Glad to have you here while you were here, man. Appreciate it.
Roxy Mo, wow, I'm very much resonating with what you said about melody as I can never come up with words. Words don't mean much to me in songs I write.
You know, it's funny because when I would write lyrics, and then when I still do write lyrics when you ask me to, I let the melodies and harmonies, the written music already, the arranged music,
Tell you.
dictate to me what I should write about, what it feels like the music is saying. Is it an angry song? Is it a sorrowful song? Is it despair?
Mm-hmm.
Is it hurt that it's expressing? And then I write from there because I'm not going to write a ready, okay cheerleader song to something that sounds dismal.
Yeah.
It's a shit move to do that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I hear you wholeheartedly. I hear you on that.
Amber Miller, thank you for the follow. Kashi with Arcane Expression says, hi, beautiful people. I am at work saying a sneaky hello while no one is around.
Appreciate that. I know how hard that can be, and I really appreciate that.
Kashi, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Leslie Reynolds says, sorry, not a believer. No worries, Leslie.
You don't have to be. You can still hang out with us.
Yeah.
No worries.
There's the only expectation really that I have for people that come in the live streams is if you can manage for 2 hours, even 5 minutes, if you've only got 5 minutes, to just be kind. That's it. If you can manage that, we have a place here for you. Teach says, I'm going to head out until next time, lads. I love that she calls us
Lads.
the lads. Love you, Teach. I really, really do. Jenny Dart says, I'm sorry about earlier. I got scared. No worries at all, Jenny. No reason to be
So
scared
hi.
here.
Okay.
Belgium Kimberly says, I have two black Pomeranian, Maiko and Bailey. Maiko is a vampire too.
Oh, right on.
Maiko. I bet Maiko's a good little boy. Or maybe not. Like our Katana, she is terrible.
A terror.
Yeah, absolute terror. Imagine a nearly full grown Doberman that is still a puppy. I think she's evil, possessed. Raven says, I have a toy Shih Tzu named Molly as my familiar for 12 years now. Cheers to you, Molly.
Yeah.
Says super smart when she was alive.
Yeah, we had a Shih Tzu named Johan for 18 years, and sure loved that. Sure loved that boy. Um, very very loyal. Couldn't see, couldn't walk by the end, and we had to put him down because it was just. God, I remember him. I remember coming home from work, and when I left and said goodbye to him, because he couldn't see, I'd have to talk to him, right? And then his tail would wag, and I'd say bye, buddy, and leave, and then come back, and he's in the same spot he was when I left, and he's starving because he can't get to his food because he can't walk, and he can't. I mean, he was stuck in the same place, so all the functions of a living being are still continuing while he's stuck there, right? So the minute I come through the door and he hear my voice, that tail would come wagging to get him, but I couldn't see, and it just killed me to have to like.
Yeah, at that point you're not putting them down. You're letting them fly.
Them. Yeah, releasing them. So it was a very difficult decision because
not that it makes it any easier.
Well, it's because it's just a selfishness on my part. You know, I don't want to let
For
it
sure.
go. But yeah, great dogs. Those Shih Tzus are very very loyal.
Charlotte says, I have an albino cockatiel named Athena, a cat that was my mom's named Kezi, and rats Felix Chester. Cool. That's awesome. Great names too.
Yeah.
Who was it that had the cat named after the racetrack? Indy.
Oh.
Great name for a kitty.
I think it was. Wasn't it the one that had the cat in its profile pic?
Maybe.
Oh, who was that?
The tabby looking kitty?
Yeah, it was shoot. I can't remember. Oh, I'll remember in a minute maybe. Dang it.
15 minutes left in the live stream, my friends. Winter says hello. Hello, Winter. Welcome. Sheila McPeak, you guys got great hearts and souls.
Thank you.
Well, I don't always have great days or great moments.
Ditto.
But thank you, Sheila. Mama Christie says Katana is amazing. Ask Simon. Yeah, she was a terror around Simon. She is just a terror. That's how she is. Sheila McPeak says my puppy is the king of the house and loves take my daughter's stuffed animals. So
a little bit of a terror too.
Puppy king of the house and loves to destroy stuffed animals. Katana destroys everything too. Much to everybody's annoyance. Scully says my familiars are 3 black cats, Spooky, Salem, and Chica.
Those are really, really cool names.
I love those names.
Yeah. And that they're all black is really cool too.
Tracy DeLong says hello there. Hello, Tracy. Welcome to the live stream. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend.
Check this out. That's cool.
Bat Anonymous, we had an albino ferret named Powder.
That's awesome.
Andrew Wishmaster Wee, hello from Wales in the UK. Choose your wishes.
Welcome.
Welcome, Andrew. Pleasure to have you with us, my friend. Tracy DeLong. Oop, looks like I already read that and at the end of the comments. Gaza Groot, welcome. They call me Spooks. Welcome. The Veteran, welcome back. Charlotte says, I'm glad I woke up from my nap in time to see some of the live. I am glad too that you caught the live,
Yeah,
Charlotte.
glad that we are.
Raven, thank you for the likes. Zorro, welcome. 13 minutes left in the live stream. Michelle, I love that name too. I'm thinking of Michelle from the Subspecies movies, played by Denise Duff. She was absolutely stunning as a vampire, badass vampire chick. Michelle says, hi from Scotland. Welcome, Michelle. Honored to have you with us. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Yeah.
Depomshi Place, I have one Chihuahua with one blue eye named Popsy. Good evening, guys.
Good evening.
Tracy DeLong says, how are you guys doing? Tracy, having a grand old time, just hanging out with all of you good people in the Coven. If you guys are interested, speaking of the Coven, that's our growing little vampy family of like-minded souls. If you think you may be one of us, one of the spooky kids, we'd love to have you join our family. You can send me or Tej a DM here on TikTok, and we will get you sorted with the link, and you can join the I Bleed Mercury Coven. We'd love to have you be a part of our family. Raven, my dear, thank you for the likes. Smoky McBongwater, thank you for the likes. You guys are so amazing. Brandy Borgard, welcome to the live stream. You guys are awesome.
You know, I was wondering where Loki might be because we had that big long list of, well, partial list of our similarities, influences, types bands, and I sent it over for his sideshow radio project, and it's too bad that he's not here. I hope that if he watches this on YouTube later, that hopefully that list I sent him helps him in his endeavors.
Tracy DeLong says, I'm a writer and I write vampire stories.
Right on. What? So there's a bunch of subgenres in vampire lore. What do you gravitate towards? Give us a little more insight into what you write. We're interested.
I wrote vampire stories, Tracy
Cool.
DeLong says. Yeah, I would be definitely open to checking out some of your work.
All right.
You know, I'm surprised aliens are all the rage in the news these days. I'm surprised nobody brought that up.
Well, let's see. Anonymous says, Father D, that list of songs you put up was great. I added a lot of them to my work playlist. That's awesome. I cherry pick because like even my most favorite bands can put out, and we've discussed this, put out filler songs. You know what I mean? Because back in the day when it was, the record labels ruled all, which is not the case these days anymore. My favorite bands I have like 9 out of the 12 songs on the album that I just got me right here, and then 3 of them like skip, and it sucks because they're not even bad songs. They're good songs, but by comparison,
Not up to
they
the same
pale.
caliber.
So if you'd say, this is kind of being flippant to make a point, but if I would take a bad Devil Driver song on one of their albums and put Taylor Swift's voice to it and say this is a Taylor Swift song, I'd be like, oh my God, Taylor Swift is awesome because she stretched that far to do a Devil Driver type sounding song, right? But Devil Driver compared to Devil Driver, I'm like, eh. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just by contrast, it just kind of leaves you wanting. Mm-hmm. So that being said, the list that I posted was bands that I may or may not be into, but the song I listed I am definitely into because it was their shining moment, or something that I cherry picked from a long meandering research on songs that just got me right here.
Right.
So
well put. Nothing to add to that. Roxy Mo says, I'm still here. I'm playing on the PlayStation 2, just listening. You're good company. That's awesome, Roxy Mo. Check out the Legacy of Kain series for the PS2. It is the most incredible, not just vampire story, but the most incredible story I've ever encountered in all of fiction. Superbly written, superbly voice acted. It's incredible. Has a huge cult following for a damn good reason. The lady Amy Hennig, who was responsible for creating that franchise, that story, um, was also she went to Naughty Dog, and she's behind The Last of Us, which I have never played, but I know it's
I have.
A tier.
It's a pretty good game. It's a very heart twisting game.
She also wrote Legacy of Kain.
Oh.
And one of these days, when we have the time, we've got to like binge watch the cutscenes for the story. Smokey McBonwater says, "I'm pretty sure the ETs and the recent indictments are fitting. They're here to pick up some officials."
Abduct, maybe.
Jill says, "Been acting fools." I think the veteran missed
So
something.
okay, he or she can repost if they need.
Mama Christie, ETs took me and gave me right back.
I'm sure they'd launch me out the chute too. Don't worry about it.
Smokey McBonwater, I'm more interested in the 5 non-human biologics testified to.
Ooh, I gotta really get up to speed with what's going on lately because this type of talk intrigues me.
Roxy Mo, Legacy of Kain sounds awesome. I'll look for it. Yes, and Kain is spelled Kain, just so you know
What you're looking for.
yeah. Roxy Mo says, my next vampire venture. That story will rock you. It is moments of incredible triumph, crushing tragedy. It's just fucking superb. It is the collision of top tier writing with absolute elite level voice acting. Incredible. It's incredible. And which when you watch the final cutscene for the last game in the series, which is Legacy of Kain Defiance, you're just going to sit back and just be in awe over this epic world that you spent so much time walking through. It's just fucking incredible. Jill says, just booked an Airbnb in Sedona for my birthday weekend. It is your birthday weekend next week?
If she's a Virgo,
that makes sense.
It has to be the end of August and beginning of September, right?
I know a lot about Sedona. In fact, there's a lot of vampire lore, ET lore surrounding, myths, urban legends, and such surrounding Sedona. The veteran says, I'm looking for dark vampire music like Adrian von Ziegler. Any recommendations? I am not familiar with Adrian von Ziegler.
I am not, but dark vampire music. Okay, let's see. Machines of Loving Grace, Raised in Black, London After Midnight. Who am I forgetting? Those three right there to get you started. As I remember, as we're talking with other people in the lives, I'll try and shout that out to you, veteran.
No Silence. A lot of you guys, who in our realm doesn't know about Boko Wahide here on TikTok? He's approaching 500,000 followers here, and his band No Silence absolutely rocks. A bit more aggressive, hard rocking, but yeah, another one to check out. Mama Christie says, time check. We've got
4 minutes.
4 minutes left. Jill says, choosing to live a life I love. Do it.
Mid-September. Good on you.
She went through quite the hero's journey.
Joker Tango writes, what we do in the shadows of life, whatever the hell we want.
What we do in the shadows, I guess, is a TV show.
No,
I think derived from a book.
Yes. I was just kind of being flippant.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I'm dumb.
The veteran says, say them again, please. So, okay, Machines of Loving Grace, Raised in Black, and London After Midnight are good three to get started.
Jill says, oh yeah, vortexes, aliens, magic.
Sorry, veteran, to interrupt. Also, birthday massacre is another good one. Sorry about that.
No, no worries, man. Sunsour86, Sunsour86 says, "Hi guys, not seeing you in a minute due to my work."
We're glad to see you back.
We actually had to take a brief hiatus, but we are back on a regular schedule now, Sunsorrow, every Saturday and Sunday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Jess Carroll, welcome back, Jess. Good to see you here. We do have only 3 minutes left in the live stream, but listen, Jess, we will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m., 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Sunsorrow says, Osam?
I don't know if that's supposed to be an abbreviation. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm lost. Jess Carroll, thank you for the likes, my dear. Truly appreciate it. Smoky McBongwater, hope to catch you all tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you, Smoky. Truly, truly appreciate the kind words and the support. You guys are amazing.
Maybe we'll start doing. Oh, thank you, Jess, for joining the coven. We sure appreciate you. Stick around. Sorry you joined late. We'll be here tomorrow. Hang out with us tomorrow.
We will be back. Yep. Jill, thank you for the lovely blue and black leather hearts. Jill, you are fucking amazing, my lady. I absolutely adore you. Katie, we love you too, my dear. Junebug says y'all have a good day. It's beginning to storm like crazy here.
Well, hopefully it'll take the temperature down a bit for you.
All right, my friends. Sunsorrow, thank you. Junebug, thank you. Katie Riviere. I love that name. Always have. Jess Carroll, Virtual Virgo, Jill, Smoky McBongwater, William Money Magnet, wherever you are, my friend, sending you good vibes.
Absolutely.
Tej, Rochelle, Mama Christie, Onyx Raven, Dollface Witchery, Roxy Mo, The Veteran, Batnonymous, Tracy DeLong,
Pomsey Place,
Michelle, Charlotte, Andrew Wishmaster, Scully, Sheila McPeak, Winter, Siggy, our Siggy, who didn't make it in today.
Simon, wherever you are, hopefully you're enjoying some time with Zombie Doll.
Jenny Dart, Leslie Reynolds, Kashi with Arcane Expressions, Amber Miller, Bob Almighty. All right, my friends, we love and adore all of you. Thank you so much for showing up today. It has been an honor and a pleasure. Absolutely adore you guys. Thank you so much for the kind words, the love, the support. Absolutely adore you all. Scully, thank you so much. Donna, thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow. All right, my friends, that about does it for us. Thank you all for being a part of the coven today. Scully, thank you so much, my dear. All right, guys, love and adore all of you. Thank you so much for being a part of our world today. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You all have a great Saturday night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
All right, YouTube, that about does it for us.
Have a good one. Thanks
have
for
a good
everybody
Saturday.
watching.
We'll see you tomorrow.